Sagittarius, welcome to your tarot spread for the week ahead. I hope all is well on your side of things. So just taking a look at your oracle messages to begin with, you have the professional assistance card in reverse from the quantum. So I swear I got this card for you last week. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I feel like I did, and it was also in reverse. So I feel like, honestly, Sag, you need to reach out for help, because I'll be honest, last week your energy was very heavy. When I was shuffling your cards just now, again, same heavy energy. So I feel like I'm tapping into the same group of Sagittariuses that are really, really struggling on some level. I do feel like a lot of you are going through a deep spiritual awakening. With that often comes the dark night of the soul. There's a lot of beliefs that are going to get completely dismantled. Your thoughts are going to completely change. Your perspective, your perception is completely changing. How you feel about things is completely changing. So it's a lot to take on at once. And I feel like that's where the struggle lies, because your fears, your beliefs, your guilt, remorse, shame, all of those shadow aspects are being pulled to the surface. And that may be a lot to handle, especially if you've been suppressing any of those things, you know, in an intense way recently, okay? Because there may have been a situation that came up that triggered them, and you may have been forcing it down, forcing these feelings down. But now it's all coming up to the surface, and I feel like it's tough on you guys. But help is available, but you do have to reach out for it, okay? So with Goddess of 10,000 Names, Isis, Endless Emanations of the Priestess, with the Key of Life, Spinning the Ankh, the Key of Life, both from the Isis Oracle, I feel like the Mother Goddess is really trying to help you through this. I feel like the Mother Goddess is really trying to hold space for you. The Divine Feminine within yourself is trying to gently nudge you towards making the right choice, so that you don't suffer in silence, so you actually reach out to those who can help you, okay? Because I feel like there is someone you already know, or there are people out there who would be able to help you with whatever it is that you're experiencing, whether it's a holistic practitioner, a spiritual healer, you know, even a psychologist, a therapist, a coach, whatever it is, right? There are those out there that can assist you, but I feel like you're still not taking the initiative to reach out for help. And I feel like that's what you're being encouraged to do, because you have this cracking open taking place within your psyche. There is a fracture in your ego, because I feel like you assumed that your current ego's structure was all that you were, but now you're coming to the realization through this deep earth-shattering awakening that actually you are a multifaceted, multi-dimensional being that exists on multiple planes of experience, and that you are tapped into the divine on multiple levels. And having that awakening, having that realization, right, tapping into those energies can be really intense, especially when you've never experienced it on that level before. So there is a need to ground your energy. And I feel like this was divinely willed, because it was time. So I feel like perhaps you were hesitant to take the plunge, but now essentially the divine has kicked you into deep waters because it's time. Okay, so it can be overwhelming. So there is definitely a need to ground your energy. There are lots of ways in which you can do that. Now with Befriending Pain, this is the card from the healing mantra for you this week. So we'll take a look at the mantra itself. When discomfort becomes a friend, my most limiting beliefs are healed. Perfect, right? So this is perfect for you. I'll say that again, Sagittarius. When discomfort becomes a friend, my most limiting beliefs are healed. So this is a mantra that I highly recommend that you repeat over and over as many times as you need this week, because this is essential for you to understand at this moment in time. Like, I couldn't have pulled a more perfect card for you with regards to what I'm feeling and seeing here, okay? The more you can come to understand that, the more you feel like is harming you at this time, what you feel like is breaking you open, is actually the very thing that is assisting in your healing. It is triggering this deep need and desire for healing, so you can finally work through these shadow aspects. You can finally confront your fears, your limiting beliefs, your self-doubts, your lack of worthiness, whatever it is that you're contending with. It's time to address it head on, and now you have an opportunity to do so. So yes, there may have been some situations or events in your life that triggered this, but it's not without reason, okay? Because it's time to heal. It's time to start the process. Whew. All right, so let's go into the tarot messages then. You have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. That is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, with the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. So you could have Virgo in your chart, you could be dealing with one. But regardless, I feel like you're being asked to let go. You've been hanging on to these beliefs, to a way of living, to a certain environment, right, that doesn't serve you. You are where you've always been, but you're being encouraged to let that go, and you're like, I cannot step out of the comfort zone. This is all I know. This is what has been protecting me, guarding me. No, it's what's holding you back. It's time to let it go, Sag, because you are about to embark on an incredible journey that's going to transform your life, that's going to help you heal, that's going to put you in a much higher frequency and come into new environments, new connections that are going to uplift your spirit, that's going to nurture your soul, that's going to refill your energetic and emotional cup, right? So it's essential that you don't hold yourself back and limit this opportunity because of fear out of breaking out of the comfort zone. Especially that Knight of Pentacles. It's not a race. It's not the it's not the Knight of Wands, okay? It's I keep wanting to say king. It's not the Knight of Wands. It's the Knight of Pentacles. It's not a race. You'll get there in your own time, step by step, right? No one's expecting you to be at the finish line, but just to take that step forward, okay? And each step may take longer than the next, or, you know, each step may be more difficult than others, and that's fine. But as long as you take the steps and you do the work that is needed, it's going to bring you into an energy, into an environment, into a life that you never believed you could even conceive for yourself, okay? Let alone actually live it. With the Devil here, which is Capricorn energy with the Ace of Swords in reverse, air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I feel like, yes, you are being given the key, right? Key of life. You're being given the tools by the divine to free yourself from your fears, from your disappointment, from your pain, from your anger, your resentment, your regret, remorse, guilt, shame, all of those shadow aspects. You have been given the tool that you need to free yourself, the key to your freedom, to unchain yourself from possibly a karmic situation as well, or connection, to unchain yourself from, you know, the more infernal aspects of self that keep you in a lower vibration, to alchemize your pain, to alchemize your frustrations, to alchemize your trauma, and to use it as a strength, not a weakness, okay? So this is amazing. You have so much divine support, it's not even funny. But I'm not sure you're seeing it. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, that tells me you're not seeing it. The signs are there. The signposts are pointing to the direction you need to go in, but you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it for what it is, because you're too fixated on the pain and on your past, and not on the solution, your freedom. And especially with the Five of Pentacles being at the bottom of the deck, that's another fear card. That's another card that speaks of loss, fear, right? Poverty, lack. There again lies the need for a change of perspective, because this is talking about fear. So you may have felt abandoned, ostracized, left out in the cold, exiled, left to fend for yourself, left to be in ruin in some way, maybe even financial ruin. But that's not the case, right? And yes, coming out of your comfort zone, right? Because bear in mind the Four of Pentacles is here in reverse. Coming out of your comfort zone may mean making an investment or taking a temporary loss in some way, but that doesn't mean that it's going to lead to your ruin. If anything, it's going to lead you to a much better life, actually. So again, this is a matter of perception, not reality. Yeah, see, Four of Swords. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Healing. A blessing in disguise. An offering from the divine to heal oneself, truly. To gain that clarity that you don't currently have. To connect with the divine, who are essentially just waiting for you to meet them halfway, to just connect with them. The phone line is there, okay? They're on the other end of the line waiting for you to pick up the phone. So it's up to you, Sagittarius. Let's see what else we can find out for you. This is deep. I knew this was going to be a deep one because the energy was, wow, it was intense. Page of Pentacles, Earth energy. Could be highlighting a Virgo once again, possibly a Capricorn here, but we have a lot of Earth energy here. So this is it. This is an offer being made, an opportunity, right? To get moving, to get things moving forward, to start prioritizing your healing, your personal growth, your self-care, self-love. Start building new foundations. Someone's giving you an opportunity here to do that. Maybe it's an acknowledgement of the pain that they caused you. Maybe this is an apology. Maybe this is just, you know, a white flag being waved, you know, a token to help you free yourself from whatever took place in the past, right? Maybe this is someone coming in showing you support because they know you need it and you're not reaching out. So maybe this is someone reaching out to you and you being encouraged to take that support, that offer of support, so you can start this process. Sun in reverse, that's Leo energy. So that could be significant to you as well. Yeah, I'm just seeing that you're not seeing things clearly. You have no idea where you're going with this. But if you can just start, I feel like things will start to open up and become increasingly clear as to how restricted you were based on your beliefs, based on your traumas possibly, based on your fears. Okay, you're going to see just how much it's had an impact on your life and how you can start really working through it properly. All right, so we have the Knight of Swords, Gemini energy there, so that could be significant as well. We've got a few players on the table. Whew, this is good though. I feel like there is a desire for you to, even though you're not seeing the signs, even though you're not seeing clearly exactly what is hanging over your head, you do have a strong desire to cut this energetic cord, right? Either possibly with a karmic, or just, I feel like it goes beyond that. Even though this can pertain to a relationship, a connection, a friendship, a family dynamic, it goes beyond that. This is embodying everything that you fear, that you despise, that you are scared of, right? That you don't want to look at. This is all of that packaged in the devil. And this is you just wanting to take an axe to it, wanting to free yourself from it at all costs. But if you don't have the foresight, if you don't have the clarity on what it is exactly you're trying to cut out, you will act impulsively, you'll act recklessly, and you may do more harm than good. That's why you need the clarity first, because you may lash out in a way that's not going to serve you. You may make something a target that isn't the actual problem. So creating a false target here. And that can be dangerous if there's other people involved. So do heed this warning that whoever you're maybe looking at as the target or the issue, or whatever situation you're looking at as the cause of your pain, your anger, your frustration, your fear, may not be the actual root cause. It goes way deeper than that, all the way back. So it's important that you gain that clarity before you act out impulsively, say or do something that you'll come to regret later down the line, okay? Next, you have the Ten of Swords in reverse. That is air energy. So yeah, definitely a need to work through pain. You're getting an opportunity to do just that though. right? To heal this pain. But will you take it? Will you see this opportunity for what it is, right? I do feel like you may very well take it, but there is a danger of you lashing out as well, okay? Especially if this is coming from a person that you associate with your pain, so just be mindful of that. And the 7 of Wands in reverse, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. I feel like you're starting to realize that you cannot suppress this anymore. Yeah, even though you don't have all the facts, even though you don't have necessarily the clarity, that you're not seeing it exactly as it is, like you're not seeing it objectively, I feel like you're no longer trying to suppress this because you know that you can't. Okay, so you're now choosing no longer to suppress it, but now you are trying to act upon it, do something about it. But again, that clarity is needed. That's why you need to work with someone through this and not just act impulsively on whatever you think you should do in that given moment, because it may not be the right course of action. And the last card, please. Yeah, 8 of Swords. You're tired. 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Why am I not surprised? You have a lot of pain you are carrying, Sagittarius. My gosh. I cannot even tell you the energy because I'm tapped into your energy. For those who I'm picking up on, bearing in mind it's not going to be for every Sagittarius, but the group that I'm picking up on, I feel your energy and it feels like literally I have swords in my chest. It feels like someone is stamping on my chest. It is heavy and you cannot carry this forward, okay? That's why you have an opportunity here to finally start really truthfully working through this, okay? Because it has you all up in your head. It's affecting your mental health. Emotionally, your heart is desecrated, okay? I can see and feel that. But does that mean that you should lie down and give up or just, you know, start cutting everything and everyone out of your life? No. But you have an opportunity to work with someone to truly heal this, to really get to the heart of the issues, where it all began, and to start working through it from there with guidance, with support, with someone who knows what they're talking about, right? Someone who is a professional in this field, whatever it is, okay? And you can work through it together, step by step, having that soundboard where you can express yourself authentically, your true thoughts and feelings, and not just have it circulating around your head to the point where you feel like you can't even stand up. Heavy reading, Sag, but someone needed to hear that. And I hope that this encourages you to do get the help that you need, because you cannot sit in this energy anymore. That's demonstrated here. And the divine are urging you, pleading with you to do this work for your sake, okay? So Sagittarius, I really hope that helps. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Click the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings are published. All forms of support are greatly appreciated. But honestly, this is heavy. This is why I'm struggling to even get my words out at this point. So please do what's in your best interest. Get the support you need. It is available. I'm sending you guys so much love. I'm sending you a big hug energetically. And I'm wishing you all the best on this healing journey. Take care. Bye for now.